Hi guys, Miss Showbella here, and I'm back with another video. And as you can see from the title, this is going to be my relaxer number 4, I believe, update, and also my 1-month Hairfinity update. Yeah, this update, or the relaxer part anyway, is a little bit bittersweet because I just got back from getting what was supposed to be a trim and it ended up being a full-on cut. I'm just going to go on a record saying that I'm going to figure out how to cut my own hair, or sorry, how to trim my own hair, because I thought I loved this stylist. You know, when I went to her after I had discovered that I had damage from my last stylist not trimming my hair properly, but I asked her to to just clean it up, basically, to just clean up my ends and clean up my layers. And at the end of it, I ended up with a 1-inch cut. I'm going to show you pictures and everything, but I'll get to that later. So I'll just go in order of how, you know, everything's gone down since my relax. Excuse my voice. I just had my housewarming party this weekend, and my friend was in town this weekend, so for her birthday. So I've been doing a lot of hanging out and, you know, get loud talking and stuff, and I have my voice is very sensitive. I lose it very easily, so I'm struggling right now with that. Okay, so I relaxed my hair on Tuesday, last Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, the 24th, I believe, and I relaxed it a week ago Tuesday. Like I said, my friend came in town. She came in town on Tuesday, actually. Her birthday was on Wednesday. And so I planned to do this relaxer update, like, you know, the next day after I straightened my hair. And stuff was just crazy. She was here. We went out for her birthday. You know, and that's actually the reason why I relaxed my hair a little bit early. Because I relaxed at 11 weeks post instead of 12 weeks post like I was planning to. Because I knew she was coming in town and we were going to be wanting to go out and do stuff, and then my housewarming party was that weekend, so I decided to relax a week earlier. So I wanted to do this update when my hair was fresh and when it was, you know, live and stuff, because my hair gets really greasy and weighed down really quick. As you can see right now, it's really weighed down and it's greasy looking, and I'm actually about to wash it because it takes, you know, 3-4 days. My hair is like oily as I don't know what, and I don't even put anything in it when it's straight. So that's kind of where I am right now. I would have washed it already, but I really wanted to get this update out, especially since I was doing a dual update with the relaxer and with the Hairfinity. I want to be able to show you my hair, and because I'm not going to straighten it again probably for another couple weeks when I have something else to do. But anyway, back to the relaxer. Like I said, I relaxed at 11 weeks post, and I used Mazzani butter blends, and I did it at home this time instead of going to the salon. My last update, I told y'all how I wasn't very happy with, you know, how my hair ended up coming out going to my stylist, and ended up suffering a huge setback and having to cut off like 4 inches of hair. So I am now going to relax my hair myself. And so that's what I did, and it came out really, really good. Very happy with how it turned out. I absolutely love the Mazzani Butter Blends relaxer. Number one, because I have a sensitive scalp, and it's a very mild relaxer. It caters to sensitive scalps. And also because I get great results when I use it. I don't get bone straight hair, which is what I want. The first time I used the relaxer myself, I actually, you know, rushed through it and tried to, you know, I slapped it on and washed it right off, because I was starting to want to Texlax my hair, and ended up with hair that looked like it had not even been touched with the relaxer. If you had seen my previous relaxer updates, you know what I'm talking about. But so I learned from that experience that the relaxer is really, really mild, and that I could actually, you know, take my time and not have to rush through it. So this time I got it on, and I actually left the relaxer on probably for about 18 minutes total from, you know, start of application to rinsing it out. It was about 18 minutes, you know, start of application, smoothing it through everything to rinsing it out was 18 minutes. And I got great results. My hair came out still with some texture in it, exactly how I wanted. And I'll insert some pictures, probably right now. I'll go ahead and insert some pictures of when I was flat ironing my hair. I show, you know, my hair before I run the flat iron through it. It'll show you now how much texture was left in there. So yeah, that you know, I was really pleased with the way that came out, and very happy with the texture that was left. My hair was really soft after deep conditioning and everything. I deep conditioned with ORS, what's it called? The ORS replenishing conditioner, and I added some oils and everything to it like I normally would, and I deep conditioned for, gosh, a while. I forget how long. I'll probably insert right here how long it was. Yeah, and then all I did was I wet wrapped my hair instead of roller set. I just was not in the mood. Excuse me. Like I said, I had a lot going on, you know, my friend being in town and planning a party that weekend, coming down to the last little details. I just did not feel like roller setting my hair. So I just wet wrapped it and slept with it overnight and let it air dry overnight. And I actually took a picture of what it looked like when I combed it down the next morning, and I'll go ahead and insert that picture right now. Yeah, so that's what it looks like, all, you know, air dried and in its natural state. Well, not natural. I don't want the Nazis coming after me. Without being blow dried or flat ironed or anything like that. Just air dried after being wet wrapped. So yeah, after I flat ironed it, I went ahead and did a length check, and I was very happy with the amount of growth that I gained. Mostly the amount of growth that I had gained from last month to this month, my first month, full month of the Hairfinity vitamins. So I will show you a picture of, right now, a comparison of my last relaxer and my most recent relaxer, which was a span of 11 weeks. Yeah, so as you can see, I got some pretty decent growth. I was happy with that. But I was more happy, like I said, we can go ahead and get to the Hairfinity update now. I was more happy with how much growth I'd gotten in 1 month using Hairfinity. So I started at about a line 1.5, I believe, when I started taking the Hairfinity vitamins a month ago. And I ended at a line 2.5, as you saw in that that picture I just showed. But I'll go ahead again and show a side-by-side of right when I started Hairfinity and when I relaxed my hair, which was a full month on the Hairfinity vitamins. I'll show that to you right now. There, so I'm very pleased, very pleased with the Hairfinity vitamins. They are absolutely everything and more that everyone has been saying that they were. I felt like my new growth was a lot thicker. It looked healthier overall, and obviously I gained and retained some good length. And so that was a week ago, and I decided that, you know, my hair kind of grows in a U, and because I had suffered some damage previous, I wanted to make sure that I kept up with trims this time around. And you know, before I was on a hair journey, I got my hair trimmed every time I got a relaxer, and I was getting my hair relaxed probably every 8 weeks or so. So I figured that I need to go back to something a little closer to what I was doing before, because my hair was healthy. It wasn't damaged or anything. That's not the reason I started a hair journey. I started a hair journey because I cut my hair into a bob and I just wanted it to grow back faster. So I decided I was going to go back to doing more of what I was doing before I was on a hair journey, which was just very bare minimal. I mean, just very simple. I wrapped my hair religiously. I got relaxers like every 8 weeks, and now I've decided I'm going to stretch that a little bit longer, but not excessively. And so, you know, that's what I did. I was very happy with the results, and I decided that I was just going to get a little bit of a trim. I just wanted to clean the ends up a little bit, and take off that little bit of a tip that's at the bottom, as you can see on that line. So I was thinking maybe 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, just because I've had, you know, some damage before, and I also have a little bit of some bone straight ends still left that I wanted to get rid of. So I went in today. I went to see the same lady that I saw last time, and I asked her to just clean it up, just, you know, take that little bit off. And so she said, okay, you want me to clean up your ends and clean up your layers? I said, yeah, sure, let's clean the layers up as well. So she combed my hair back, and she took a snip from the ends, and she showed it to me. And it was, you know, 1/4 of an inch at most, maybe 1/2 an inch, but I'm thinking it was more about 1/4 of an inch. And I said, perfect, that's, you know, perfect, exactly what I want. So she said, okay. She goes and she continues to trim. And then she goes through and she starts trimming my layers. And, you know, she would pull my layers up like this and cut it. And then I noticed that when she grabbed some hair, she kind of grabbed from behind. So as you can see, like, this is getting the hair from the back part, and she would pull it forward with the rest of my shorter layers. And I was thinking she was just pulling it forward to kind of get a reference of, you know, to make sure that the layer fell correctly. But pretty sure she actually cut the back part as well. Well, I'm absolutely sure, because when I turned around, you know, she gave me the mirror and I looked at it. It looked a little shorter, but I was like, maybe, you know, I'm just, you know, not getting a good visual here. So I'm gonna wait till I go home, put my link check shirt on, and see for sure. When I got home and put my link check shirt on, I couldn't really see myself. I was actually really like nervous, and I got home and I'm like, babe, does my hair look shorter? It's like, yeah, it does look a little bit shorter. So I'm like, we need to take a picture. I need to take a picture. I need to see exactly how short it is. I felt like it was above the 1, because when I put it on and kind of turned to the side, it looked like it wasn't even touching line. It ended up only being 1 inch. I thought it was going to be more like 2 inches is what it felt like to me. But once we took the picture and I looked at it, it's on line about 1.5, which I'll insert that picture right now. So yeah, needless to say, I'm still not very happy with the fact that I basically got all my length over the last month chopped off. So I'm just gonna take it in stride once again and say, you know, I may have just ended up getting rid of all of the rest of the damage that was on my hair, and we'll just roll from here, you know. I think I want to go ahead and start trimming my hair myself. I just don't know how at this length, because it's so hard to see the ends of your hair. If anybody has any suggestions on a good way I could try and go about doing that, please comment down below and let me know. And yeah, that's about it. That's my relaxer update and my Hairfinity update and my mini tragedy at the hairdresser update. And that's pretty much it. That's all I got. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or anything, go ahead and leave those down below. And also, if you have any video requests, I know I still have a few requests that I haven't gotten out yet, and I'm going to be working on those in the next few days. Within the next week, I'll have those up. So if you have any other requests, go ahead and leave those down below, and I will be more than happy to get those pumped out for you guys. So once again, thanks so much for watching. Ciao, Bellas.